Good evening. Oh, good evening. Hello, one and all. AJ Legend is back as we journey through our Metallica discography, and we get to the. We had the divided Black album, and now we get to the controversial load and reload cycle. Kicking it off with load. Uh, this is when I referenced in the previous video where Metallica decided to go country, and well, it's an acquired taste. Uh, I don't know what to say about load and reload. Well, they're definitely okay. If they weren't Metallica albums, they would be okay. This is a complete radical departure from what they are musically. From that hardcore heavy thrash band, and you get the Black album, which is still a traditional heavy metal album, and then you get to the Load and Reload cycle, which plays more like an alternative slash hard rock type thing, and it's like complete musical departure. I mean, if you were a layman, you would never realize this is the same band. That's how different and radical the change was. Um, I really don't have a whole lot to say about the load and reload cycles, but I'll just cover the tracks that I actually don't mind from each album, and I'm going to ignore the rest because I just don't listen to them because the load and reload stuff are just not my favorites at all. They're the weakest of the bunch, in my opinion. But we'll cover load first. The opening track, it ate my bitch. Not bad, It's got a good little drum opener, like dun 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 dun. Like it's got that very country western hard rock vibe going on there. You know, it's not that bad. It has a nice little like guitar breakdown with Kirk. Uh, you know, the lyrics are they're not that bad. They're okay, but overall decent song. The song Two by Four. Um, Better than Ate My Bitch. Two by Four is more of a is more has more of a heavy metal vibe going on. From its opening drum intro to the way that the song plays out throughout the course of its length. It's not too bad. So solid. The house that Jack built. I actually like this song really, really, really much. A lot. Sorry. I think the house that Jack built is probably the better. Is like very unsung, very underrated, overlooked track. It doesn't get enough respect. It's not that bad of a track. It's got like a very psychedelic intro going on. Its lyricism is interesting. The instrumentation's pretty cool, and it's got a very very catchy chorus. So I think the house that Jack built should take a listen to because pretty good track. Then we get to another good track, which I like, which is Until It Sleeps. And I really like this song. This song is obviously about, James Hetfield, being consumed and dying from cancer. And pretty much James is just, through song, expressing how expressing his, anger, sadness, and rage that came with it and everything. So, Until It Sleeps is, it's a good song, pretty dark song. Um, Hero of the Day, decent song. Not bad, not horrible. It's just there. It's the ending. You got a pretty good like ending. It turns like it has like a little guitar orchestra going, and that ending is pretty cool for Hero of the Day. But the rest of the song is it's all right, not a bad song. Uh, Bleeding Me, I really really like a lot. I think Bleeding Me is another good track. I can hear Bleeding Me now. They'd be like, I like this song. I like the way it ends. I like the way it ends. I like the way it begins. I like the lyricism. I like the chorus. I like this little guitar. I like this little breakdown it has at the middle of the song. Dun 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 dun. I am the beast that beats the beast. I like the lyrics in Bleeding Me. Bleeding Me lyrics are pretty cool. And you got The Cure. It's okay, not horrible, not bad. Uh, Poor Twisted Me is okay, horrible, not bad. And Wasting My Hate is I don't know. To me, Wasting My Hate kind of has like a is like a hard rock version of a Waylon Jennings song, which is not a bad thing. Because Waylon Jennings is really not that bad of a artist. He's not that bad. I like him a couple of songs. You know, he doesn't bother me. And then Mama Said, Thorn, Within, Ronnie and Outlaw Torn. I barely even hear those tracks, so I got little to nothing to say about them at all. So that's it. Overall, Load is a 5 out of 10. Solid 5 out of 10. It's really skippable. It's kind of like just like you could tell the band was in their experimental stage and they were just in a state of reinvention, and you could say following the times because Load came out in the heart of the grunge movement where heavy metal was all but dead. Um, so you can really tell that Metallica, was influenced by that grunge slants alternative rock scene, and it really shows in the music of the album. And not for lack of trying, it's just not their style. You can tell that they were like that. They just couldn't adapt to it as well, and they probably should have never even attempted it. But it is what it is. Anyway, like I said, 5 out of 10. Easily skippable. It's not. It's weakest of the bunch, weakest of the entire discography. My opinion, and yeah, that's all I got to say about Load. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time when we talk about the sequel, which is Reload.